Hey guys, just want to answer a few questions I get often. One of the big ones is regarding vapor barrier with traditional insulation versus spray foam insulation, um, and why it's an important part of your wall construction and kind of how the difference is between a conventional bad insulation with a 6 mil vapor barrier on the warm side of the house versus 3 inches, 4 inches of a closed cell 2 pound spray foam. The big difference is and both meet code obviously. So the conventional way of having your 6 mil poly on the warm side of your house, which is the way to install it, is wonderful, and especially with our location where we are, it's cold and it's warmer in your house, for probably 8 months of the year, which means that it's the vapor barrier is on the right side of the house. The problem is that we also see plus 30 Celsius days. It's not uncommon. It seems like it's more frequent lately, which now renders your vapor barrier almost detrimental because it's now on the wrong side of the house. Hopefully, it's on the cold side of the house. You'll see more issues will turn up, especially when you end up with air conditioning units, those kinds of things, pumping and keeping the inside of your house cold, which is what you want. But now you're going to see issues with moisture inside your house. The nice thing with spray foam insulation is that it's throughout the product is your vapor barrier. So it's both on the warm side and the cold side and throughout the middle. And that's, one of the biggest benefits is how well it seals your walls up. So, I guess that being said, that and, in a wall, you're going to get roughly R20 with a bad insulation. Whereas you can get up to R35 with a spray foam, which is obviously a lot better. The sealing, how well it seals everything is the other big the big differentiator. And the problem with the batt insulation is that once you start getting that moisture in there and it soaks it up, it's going to be less and less effective. And so now your insulation is less effective, which is going to cause more of a heat-cold interaction, which is going to create more moisture, which is now going to make it worse and worse. After you've got a house that's 20, 30 years old, and it may have started off as a tiny little thing that you would never notice, it can actually start to create so much moisture in there and just have so much heat loss that essentially it's not doing its job anymore. Whereas with the spray foam, it will never sag or be penetrated with moisture, and it holds its R value throughout the life of your house. So that's one that I get asked a lot, and that's kind of the answer.